on the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. The weather will not be a factor today. We have absolutely beautiful conditions here. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Motioning the tight end now. Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Andrews has it, working
I thought I
downfield.
picked that.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I thought I picked that.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I was late.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar throwing again. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Jackson's going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. He has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Jackson yet again. He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Slot man motioned over. They go play fake with Jackson. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming, Lamar. And he's going to score. Touchdown,
Right up
Baltimore.
under me.
The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Ooh, would have been a big
What?
gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Sanders going to throw on 4th. That one's caught. Judy has it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Once more into the hands of Judy. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again here, Sanders. And
How did I miss?
Hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Sanders now on 3rd down. And he's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's only able to manage 1 yard, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. They'll throw. 3rd and long. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Lamar now from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. He calls his own number again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, here's Lamar. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Denzel Ward makes the play. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
And the Browns, 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Catch made left side by Jeudy. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's taken down at the 30. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Schmidt connects, and that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Carter on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Sanders now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Lee Judkins on the drop down. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They tried their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Now here he goes. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Browns pick it up. Well, no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Well, that was quite a roller coaster ride of momentum. Starts with the QB ripping off a beautiful chunk run, and it ends up with the other QB running out after his team forces the critical fumble.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
To the air, Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 23. Stopped just shy, though, of getting that first down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Sanders going to throw here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play.
How did he knock it out?
Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver, so it'll be second down. Sanders setting the pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long, they're gonna throw. Ravens get him, down he goes. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw it. Big strike downfield to Jeudy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a first down. We've set it downs from the 37. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 42.
Another game to Judkins. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, Judkins. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Judkins up the middle. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead off the turnover. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ooh, one more kicker. Let's go.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Ravens down by 10. They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack. Lamar out of the pistol. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Looking to throw it. Rolling out to his left. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stops on his own side at the 49. First down throw for Jackson.
Ooh, good stuff.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First and 10, here's Jackson. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Dropping the pace here as the clock continues to run. A tight end in motion now. Pistol snap to Jackson. Connects on the crosser. It's inside the 10. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Now to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that brings up 4th and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on 4th and goal as they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way?
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. So the Browns come away with the win. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win. And that's the
kind of a
Chiefs
for me.
today.
But when it was 2 scores down, I felt the series and quit.
Wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.